Weird.
Bullshit.
All right,
You know
shut
why
the fuck
that is?
up right
They
quick.
love you more. Sorry.
Shut the fuck up right quick because I'm about to start this shit off.
right.
On Tap with the Boys, episode shit. I don't even know
53.
anymore. 53.
54.
54.
54?
All right. We do this every single episode, but you know what? You need consistency when doing these things. You
Figure
need to
it
be
out.
able to, you have a format, and our format is not knowing what the hell we're doing. On Tap episode 54. Wow, that's
54.
super official notes you got going there.
Yeah.
Not having a format is a format of its own.
Absolutely. So today we are joined by the special Sam Chryst from Pine City.
It's Chryst.
Chryst, yep.
Sam Chryst.
I never
Sam
knew
Chryst.
how to pronounce your last name.
Yeah, I thought it was Christ.
Can you spell it?
Chryst.
Oh, like
Beautiful.
like a crisp, like Pringles.
so? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it Chrysler? If you buy a car, is it a Chrysler?
Yeah, I suppose you could go that way if you want.
So we got
Merry Christmas.
We got Dalton, Tyler, Cody, and Sam Chryst with us today. And behind the cameras, we have a special guest again too, because it has been like 6-7 months.
It's been a while.
But we have Jake Hagman back in the house behind the
Been a lot of
behind
moon
the
cycles.
cameras.
Jake's
So it's
back behind the scenes.
Yeah.
A lot of moon cycles. I like
Yes.
the way you put that.
A lot of moon cycles.
So today we're going to be talking about just everything. We got a local up and coming TikTok phenomenon documentary guy, this big videographer people around here. We're all about the media, and spreading the word of Pine City. So
Let's do it.
I said we hit it.
You are now listening to On Tap with the Boys, a podcast about beer, bad decisions, and bad friends, with your hosts, Cody, Tyler, Dalton, and Tucker.
I think we need a new intro at some point.
Yeah, probably. It's how many episodes has
we
it
could
been?
just go without the names. I think.
Yeah, I
It
think
is.
you're right.
It has literally been 54 episodes. You had that
That-
made before we started.
You're right.
Is
It
that
was.
is that where season? Would it be season 4?
I
don't
know
even know. I don't even know.
Because we did season 1 in the basement.
Yeah.
Season 2 was
The start of here.
but with the lack of
Really
this.
shitty setup.
Season 3 is this. We're still season 3 right now.
Yeah, she's.
But
yeah, we
it
haven't
is
done change.
listed as season 4
Is it?
on Spotify. And, yeah.
Well, they're liars.
because we added the Copenhagen sign. That was the season 4 change.
Oh yes, yes. Okay.
Danny
That's the set
DeVito.
change.
Well, either way,
Danny.
I think maybe we do a little overhaul.
I think so.
Maybe
Mhm.
build-
It's due.
Change something.
I
So
mean,
here's the thing. I'd love to
I think-
overhaul the whole set, everything, but it's like, I really like how this desk came out. I'm honestly very happy about how this came out.
The cool thing about the desk is we can get new stuff from Menards and make it look different.
Okay, so here's the
we
thing.
can get metal on there, dude. Make it look legit.
some tin.
This is going to be fucking
Tin, yeah.
controversial.
What?
But we do brick on the walls and paneling on the desk.
Bro.
Fucking just flip
Little
flop.
invert. Don't
I
even
like
tell
it.
anybody. Cut this. Cut.
We could just do it mid-episode bathroom break. Just swap the panels.
I wouldn't be opposed to an entire. Well, that sounds difficult to organize.
Yeah, for sure. But no, we're here with Sam Chryst, our local guest for today from Pine City. We reached out to him. He's the up and coming degenerates from Pine City, because realistically, we're on our way out. We're fucking old. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 27 here soon. That's weird. That sounds way older than 26.
It does.
It sounds 1
You
year
guys
It's like
older.
get to a point, and then it's
No,
like
26. 26 is like, oh, he's still got a little wild and free. 27 is like, he has a 401k and his shit is together. And I will tell you right now, that is not true.
So, Sam, why don't you take it away from Dalton here and tell him to quit talking and
Sorry.
let us know about yourself.
Yeah, I work a shitty office job. I take all online classes, I'm just living the life, I suppose. Happy to be on the show. Long time listener, long time
Hell yeah.
fan. We'll see where it goes.
Oh my God, I was hoping we get the stereotypical long-time listener, first-time caller, but we don't have anybody call in.
Long-time
We can
listener.
start doing that. So you're currently going to school. What are you going to school for?
Business management.
Okay,
We'll see where it takes me. I'm not the best student. This is my third school in my third year. So
Well, is
Hey,
that
there's nothing
honest?
wrong with that.
Yeah, diversity. You just got to switch it up.
The reason why we have you on is because we had talked a couple weeks ago about you doing a little documentary or mockumentary, so to speak, of Pine City.
yeah.
So
yeah, that's
walk
the
us
plan.
through like what this is going to look like and what we can expect.
So basically, me and my friend Gavin Hecht, who's also from Pine City,
I know that name.
we were just talking. We decided we wanted to be creators because I've always wanted to be a creator. I've just I've just never done it. Everybody has the ability to be a creator.
Yeah.
Right.
And so we decided we were going to do something, and then I was just driving after work, and it hit me. Because I love mockumentaries, like The
shit's
Office, Parks and Rec,
Yes.
something like that. And so it just hit me, and yeah, we're gonna make one about Pine City. It's gonna be, there's gonna be some skits, there's gonna be some interviews. It should be pretty good. We'll see what comes out of it.
Which is already kind of branching off from your TikToks that you've already done. You've kind of done some Pine City. Welcome to Pine City, where our lakes are beautiful.
Yeah,
You like that one?
Yes,
love it.
I love that.
Tyler sent that in our OnTap group chat that you recently revived. And I thought that was the little flashes of certain we got to put that up somewhere. That shit's funny.
Great.
Yeah, we can put it in the link in our bio
There
or
you go.
something.
All right.
We'll link his stuff. But
That stuff is pretty funny.
I'm really happy about it and pushing forward. So you and Gavin kind of like partners in this? Going to be like you and him both type of thing?
Yeah, so we're gonna be the co-stars of it. We're both doing the writing of it. I'm more on the writing part.
Okay.
I love writing skits. I haven't been big into doing them myself and filming them, but I always have just so many ideas, and it'll be nice to put it in video form, see what we can make up. Absolutely.
And I think this is what separates like us as a whole, Sam and On Tap with the Boys, is that everybody in these towns and everything they have the very funny people and all the great ideas and everything. Like Snapchat is huge. It's just the people that can execute it and actually put it out there on the internet.
Yeah.
Look at us. Like how many other generations have come through Pine City that just talk shit at the bars and everything and have a great time, but we're the ones out here that just say fuck it and put it out on the internet and record everything.
Part of it is like, we kind of grew up with the internet also. So like people before us, not that they wouldn't have done it, just like they couldn't do it.
Right. Very true. But
yeah.
that's a good point, I guess. But like, it's not like people a little bit older than us didn't have the ability.
Yeah, true. Everyone could do it all at the same time. Yeah, 100%.
Which is what
We're not pioneers by any means. Don't get me wrong,
I'm very proud of we just have the balls to do it.
I love how we just kind of showed up at Cody's one day and he's like, "We're doing this," and we're all like, "All right."
Like, hey guys, I put all this money into all this.
Yeah, you like
equipment.
forced our hand by saying, "I spent like $1,000 on some stuff, dude."
Are you ready to go?
So now it's time to pass the torch. Like Sam reached out to Cody about what cameras to buy and everything. It's like just that's the way to do it. Like Cody always teased to us about starting this, and then he just spent a bunch of money and this pushed us into it. And I don't regret a single bit of it. So that's just what you got to do. You got to take the leap and just go for it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty jealous when I saw you guys were starting this. I saw it right away. I was on top of it.
Hell yeah. That's our
Hell yeah, thanks,
A1 day one, man.
So in this mockumentary, what are going to be some of the things in Pine City that you're going to highlight in particular? Does anything off the top of your head, without giving away too much detail?
Yeah. So I have a funny skit planned out for the beach. There's going to be some skateboarding involved,
Oh shit! Do you need a stunt guy?
Dude, we might. I actually have an idea for you guys, because one thing I want to do is we'll have like a famous part, interviewing famous people from Pine City. I want to interview a Pine City rapper. I want to interview you guys. So, another idea I have is, just go to Froggy's at 1 a.m. and interview the people smoking cigarettes.
That's dangerous, bro. That's dangerous.
I love that.
Dude, I'll
love
ask
it,
them
but-
some crazy questions. If I get punched in the face, that's the best thing that could happen.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
I love that type of content. The
Yes.
man on the street, like
100%.
interviewing drunk people.
Yes.
Like I feel like we grew up on that type of humor,
Yes.
and I think it just hits so genuine every time. It's so funny.
When you say that, I instantly think Andy Milonakis and Dave
Yes.
Chappelle, dude. Like, that is Comedy Central's prime time. We were all like late night watching that bowl right before you'd watch that, and then you'd like start to fall asleep, and then like the Girls Gone Wild commercials would come on.
Yeah.
Oh boy, then don't talk about those.
Yeah, call now.
That's the fastest 10 seconds of any 14-year-old's life. So no, but 100% that goes back to the fact of the people that want to do it and who can execute it. Because going into random people and trying to interview them but fucking with them is like the hardest thing ever. Like I've told Cody so this weekend is Howie's, and we wanted to go there and like interview people at Howie's that are all fucked up.
Yeah.
And Cody's like, "Oh God, dude, I don't know if I can do that. Like that's just awkward, And it's like you really have to not care what people think.
Yeah.
And the best thing that I ever did was quit caring what people thought.
That's dude, that you could live your whole life with that motto, dude.
It's huge.
Dude, I'll tell you one thing that is going to help me throughout this process is I have this special skill where I can literally say anything to you and I will not laugh.
That's
called depression, dude.
Like, no, like you ever watch Nelk?
Yes, we're big into Nelk.
I can do that. I could say anything to you and hold that straight face.
Oh, mint.
Like I need to take that to my advantage because that's a special talent.
That is a special
That is
talent. I
special.
crack up so easy.
So you brought up Nelk. So like for me, the biggest thing is Salim acting like he's deaf and just got fucked in the ass by Sasquatch. And they're trying to translate his fake sign language and saying all this shit. And Salim's this dead straight face, like, yeah, I just got fucked by Sasquatch. You know, it's crazy. I love it. I love all.
He's
that
the
stuff.
king at that.
He is. He's very good at not caring.
So for our man on the street thing that we were originally going to do for Howie's, obviously we're very underprepared. We even planned this out like a year in advance. Didn't end up capitalizing on it, but we were going to go rent like white tuxedos. And we we're going to go do interviews at this mud fest in white tuxedos. And just like progressively as the interviews go, we just get dirtier and dirtier in these white tuxedos, you know?
Absolutely.
that would be pretty
That
sick.
It would
would've
have been
been a
so
bang.
He
funny.
says you can. I mean, there's no saying we can't do that.
Well, I still
But
want to go. I want to go tomorrow.
It's this week,
Are
right?
all you guys going?
We can.
No, not this year. We've gone the last few, but I guess last year we skipped because COVID. It was weird. It
Yeah.
was like half.
Yeah, what's
entry.
going on?
Yeah.
No, not this year.
Because I was talking to Carter and he was saying that some of the guys were planning on it or whatever, but like the main DJ, we had him on.
So,
Shout out Luke Brown, Whiteout Entertainment. Always kills it at Howie's. Has the biggest
Yeah,
fucking.
we had him on here.
Yeah, we did, and that's why we're shouting him out. And we hit him up. We're like, "You gonna be at Howie's this year?" And you know what? We're gonna call Howie's out. Fuck Howie's because they didn't book Luke Brown. So that's why we're like, you know what? Then fuck Howie's because he's the party.
I think
he's
there's a little bit of beef there.
He does bring a lot with him.
Oh, yeah. He has an unbelievable following.
Listen.
Did I tell you guys that he's DJing my wedding?
No, you didn't. That's
He's DJing my wedding. Yeah.
now I gotta go.
He wasn't gonna go far.
He's in the wedding. Oh, now I'll go.
Yeah. So for my bachelor party or whatever, like I'm not a fan of DJs. I wasn't up until this point. We get there and this dude's mixing like 50 with country, and I'm like,
Yeah.
And it's all like from when, like, because he's kind of in our age period. I was like,
It's
dude,
fire.
This is fucking sick.
It's
He had
all
people
nostalgic.
dancing at my bachelor party that have never danced in their lives.
Never.
Yeah.
I've
never.
It was
never
great.
seen it. Never like thought that they
incredible.
would. I couldn't even imagine. And they were all out there.
It was a
He's
vibe.
incredible. If you ever get a chance to come see Luke Brown, DJ Whiteout,
And I think the
Take
big
it.
thing for him is the light show. Like at that one,
yeah.
he produced a light show for that. A different
Right.
DJ did the music, but it's such a vibe with the lights and everything. And synced
lights and the
music
smoke, and he has an unbelievable amount of money into just the lighting equipment for his DJ stuff.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
If
That's
you
gonna be
see
so
him,
dope at your wedding.
if you see he's going to mud runs, like he was just at Michigan Mud Jam, and he goes to different mud runs around the area. Well, Mavericks Mud Run, he put on that one for 4th of July. And I highly recommend going to see his traveling setup is incredible.
I was I was about a quarter mile away from Mavericks, and I heard that shit.
Oh yeah,
Really?
Yeah, I got out of the truck. I was like backing up to dump a bunch of shit out of the dump truck, and I was like, I'm like, holy fucking
Dang.
shit. Yeah, I was like, damn, dude.
And the vibes are that he doesn't drink, so he's up early in the mornings making breakfast.
He
So-
does, but very little.
Right.
So
minimal.
I'd always wake up at Howie's, fucking 6 a.m., just shitting my brains out in the porta potty, and all I can hear is he's up. It just blaring music at like 6 a.m., like waking everybody up, and he's like doing shout outs, yo, fucking get up! You know? It's just great, yeah.
Taking $10 to just scream at somebody in their tent.
Yeah, everybody's all just hung over, and he's just ripping
yeah.
over there. It's awesome.
Dude,
It's a
there's
great
nothing better than Howie's. You wake up, crack a beer, get it ripping all over again.
vibe. Yep.
I've only been to Howie's during the daytime.
Oh,
Never
you
been at
missed
night.
out.
Never been.
And
at
that's why I
night.
wanted to bring him. That's why, I don't know, I think maybe we still check it out tomorrow and see what's going on, because somebody else is going to take the party. There's still going to be a lot of people there. But, yeah, I have some wild stories from Howie, and I don't know if I've ever put them on here before, but
I know you've told a couple of stories out
Yeah.
from Howie's from here, but I'll be honest, I don't remember.
a lot of blacking out.
Yeah. Well, we do a lot of that when you tell the stories, so that's the problem.
Yeah, every time we tell it, we
That's
black out.
just
We
it.
forget that I say
You
it.
tell your blackout stories while we're blacking out.
So we're going back to the basics here today. Going full circle back to episode 10, pretty much. So I wanted to. We're kind of a little midway here, but I want to do a little bit of a pre-show shot I brought from home.
Episode 10 was what we had Miles on.
Well, it was.
Oh,
Miles
Good one.
Davis.
I remember
trying to
watching
forget
that one.
are you in Duncan or no? Duncan did a little
I'm
bit of
in.
pre-gaming.
I did
All
do that.
He's in.
Little
Give me that
pre-show
rumpies,
shot.
boy. Oh, hey,
Jake,
I got a crazy story.
Could I
for
have you
guys.
grab me a beer?
So get this.
Can I get one too as well?
I'm sitting at the cricket right
Can we
before,
flood the rink?
before this. I'm sitting at the cricket, and I was like, I don't want to do a Southern No. That's like the go-to shot at the cricket, right?
So good.
Oh, sorry. Let me set.
yeah.
I need to set this up better. We were playing dice. We were playing 7, 14, 21.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to pick Southern No.
Thank you.
So I was like, Jordan, can you give me? Jordan was in one of our podcasts. Can you give me? I'll take one. Can you give me the shot book, right? Which is like just a not a Rolodex.
flip.
He has a shot book there?
It's a little metal container with like hundreds of little shots in it, and it's
nice.
A to Z, right? So I'm like, all right, I need to randomly think of a number and like divide it by 2 multiple times so that my brain doesn't like automatically pick something.
Cut it in half and then double it.
Get the shit. So I was like 72, right? So I divided by 2 is 36. I'm like, all right, divide by 2 again. I don't know what the answer was, so I said 19. All right, which is S. So I was like, all right, randomly pick one. I got fucking Southern O.
No shit.
Oh, that's funny.
We didn't take a Southern O. We switched it up. But I was like, what are the odds that I didn't want that? I go through all that trouble and I fucking get it.
Yeah, but Southern Roll I don't think is that strong. That
No,
like,
it's not strong. It's just it was
you
so
just wanted
typical.
something different.
Yes.
You wanted something.
Yeah. Well,
different.
what am I gonna pick?
You gotta do-
Southern O, a Scooby Snack, a Grape Ape Race. Like
Come in a hot tub, dude.
that was actually picked, and we didn't take it because Jordan was very, very, very busy.
Well,
so he's
Your
like, I don't want
family-
to do this.
Your family walked in, and like 3 other groups of 10 walked in. We're like, all right, we're gonna.
we gotta go to the cricket after this. I gotta do a come in a hot tub with my mom.
It's 2
and dad.
shots. It's 2 shots of vodka and 1 shot of rum.
It's like 2
Rum chata?
drips. It's like
But
drops.
it's 2 shots of vodka and then
Yeah,
and
it's
then
like straight vodka with
it-
like drops of rum chata. That
It's
look-
ucky.
it's ucky for sure. It was terrible. I
We did
had
this
it
thing
once.
called
It was
a
disgusting.
monkey fruity monkey,
Jake says monkey brain.
and they didn't have something, so it tasted like strawberry lemonade or raspberry lemonade. Dude, it was so good. Anyway,
Oh, okay.
let's do this
Well,
rumpies.
This here
Sam, do
is
you have
a-
any good cheers?
I know you got some.
Put them on the spot like that.
You know what? I think I do have one.
All right.
You know what? All right. When
hope-
God made men, he made them with string. He had a little extra, so he gave them a thing. When God made women, he made them with lace. He started to run out, so he gave them a space. Let's fucking drink.
Oh yeah, brother.
Hell
Cheers.
yeah.
Oh, I hate Rumplemans.
I fucking love it.
Really? Because I love it.
Gets the blood flowing.
Yeah, it makes me feel it's the healthiest time of the week.
It
I
tastes
feel
like Christmas.
I was telling the guys at work about the pressure washer.
What'd you do with the pressure washer?
We explain what the pressure washer is.
I've said this before, but the pressure washer is when you get really hammered, so you thin out your blood, and then you drink a bunch of Red Bulls, so pretty much vodka Red Bulls, and then it gets the blood pressure really high, and it just fucking pressure washes the blood vessels. It's the chimney sweep. The chimney sweep.
The old chimney sweep.
I have a
Vodka Red Bull Slammers, right?
Well, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's this guy I work with. He's got to be, I think he's 60. He just turned 60. And I told him about the pressure washer.
What did he say?
He's like, I gotta go home and do one of those fucking pressure washers. I'll feel a little bit better tomorrow. Yeah, gotta clean the system every once in a while. It's all in the manner of health, you know. I'm just
Yeah.
a big health guy.
Yeah.
You know, so
You're
we
a
were
big health nut.
absolutely. So we were talking about. I was thinking about this. So I've recently started eating less and everything, and we started the unhealthy people doing healthy things.
Yes.
Yeah.
So here's the problem. If I do so many unhealthy people doing healthy things, at one point I'm going to become a healthy person.
So then we switch it up.
Dude, that's genius.
And we reverse
Healthy
it.
people doing unhealthy
Unhealthy
things.
things.
you like that?
Working the system.
Yeah.
That's the way to do
Yeah.
it.
It's all
What
about
was
the
that?
and
algorithm.
then you go right back to getting fat again, and then you
it's
go back
just teeter-totter. We just use your entire livelihood and life to make.
Supersize me,
I
dude.
love it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's breaking.
Is that guy alive still?
Yes.
Helps.
Yeah.
He did.
He's a pretty
He
healthy
got
guy.
skinny again.
He did a number 2.
He did a number 2. I bet he does a lot of number 2s.
He did a Super Size Me 2 is what I meant. But yes, he pooped.
Oh, he did a second movie.
Yes, that's what I meant.
There's a guy that he's known for. He eats, I think it's like a couple Big Macs a day for like
Every
15
day.
years. That's his like.
Why are you talking about the guy that?
so
I think he has the
gross.
record because he's eaten a Big Mac at every McDonald's.
Yes, I know exactly.
I think he was in Super Size Me.
I've seen this.
Probably.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
And they
He
were
was.
like, oh, and there was a big celebration. It's like,
Yeah.
why are you celebrating?
For how many
that?
Big Macs he eats?
You know, he ate one at every McDonald's location. When they open a McDonald's, this motherfucker goes there.
Did he
Really?
hit Pine City?
I would
I
imagine.
mean-
I don't know.
Was it? I might be wrong. That's a lot of locations.
This was early 2000s.
You're right. I think. Sorry,
Because I had Super Size Me, I think, on VHS.
Yeah, I don't think.
I mean, don't mean
it?
to date
You
myself right now. But I think I think my mom
gonna-
had it on VHS.
I'm going to retract that and say that it wasn't every location. That was a stupid assessment. That's a lot of locations.
That's a
It-
lot.
I think it was just like the number of Big Macs.
Okay.
And I don't remember the number, but it was a lot of Big Macs.
Because it's well known that like.
Yeah, and he went and bought it and had it and ate it, and it was like a huge. There was like a ribbon cutting ceremony.
Really?
For how many Big Macs he has?
Yes, and it was on that movie, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn. There's a certain point where you're not in the Big Mac eating game. You're in the real estate game.
I knew you were going to fucking say that. I knew you were going to say that. I
The
just
founder.
saw-
Are we talking about the founder?
Yeah.
Honestly, that was a good movie.
It
That
was
was great.
good.
That was a good movie.
I just saw this thing on Instagram talking about how Bill Gates has a McDonald's gold card, it's called, where he can go to any McDonald's
Yep.
in the whole world and get anything he wants for no
free.
charge.
Which is bullshit because he has the money to pay for anything in the McDonald's regardless.
Well, that's the thing. Like, the richer you get, the more free shit you
That's
get.
bullshit.
The rich
That is
keep
so
getting
true,
richer,
but it's
dude.
so fucked up because that's wrong.
That's just how it works.
Well, it's marketing.
Yeah.
They want him to go to McDonald's. So also, Warren Buffett also has a gold card, but his apparently doesn't work at as many locations as Bill Gates does.
Here's
like
the
it's a
bullshit.
limited.
I feel like
That's a flex.
So
It is a flex.
It's a known fact that Donald Trump loves McDonald's. I bet that motherfucker doesn't have a gold card because they don't like him.
Yeah.
But that motherfucker probably goes.
Did you ever hear the story about why he likes to go there?
No.
He likes to go there because they don't know he's coming, so they can't fuck with his food.
Oh.
So they're not like, oh, Donald Trump ordered
True.
a Big Mac. They're like,
True.
someone orders a McDonald's for him. They hand it to him. No one
Yeah.
can,
Yeah.
no one can
Good
mess with
point.
his food.
Isn't
I
that
bet you
any?
he gets-
Isn't that any fast food chain?
Right, but he apparently prefers McDonald's.
Dude,
Yeah, honestly, it's pretty dope.
every
It's
time I
pretty
go to
good.
McDonald's, I'm let down. I do not.
You're not a big
Can't
McDonald's
disagree.
guy.
I've been getting big into Burger King.
What are
bro.
you ordering?
I love Burger King.
Where you going?
I
I go to
personally
Rush, I don't
prefer
care.
Are you
McDonald's
going to
over
Rush?
Burger
I go to
King.
Rush.
Bro, I don't.
100% over
Oh.
Burger King. No doubt.
You prefer what?
McDonald's over Burger King.
I prefer McDonald's
I
over a
will
lot.
flame grill your fucking face, bro.
When I'm hungover, all I gotta do is go like 300 yards to McDonald's.
Yeah.
all right?
See, but McDonald's is way too expensive. It's not cheap anymore.
Right.
No.
It's,
That's a good point.
I can get full at
All right.
Burger King on $8.
I'm gonna make a hard transition. We spent $100 on White Castle.
We did.
Bro. I had that shit in my freezer for like 5 days.
Did
and
you
I was
finish
still,
it?
I did not, but I smashed the hell out of that.
So you gave me like 20 or so to take home. I ate them
I-
all the next day.
This is
Bro, I had,
bullshit.
like,
I don't know how the hell my math worked out. I paid for like a fourth of it.
I know!
And I only had like 4 burgers out of the whole 100 burgers that we got.
Dude, I don't know. Me and Tyler drunk. He's like, put these in the bag. I just started grabbing handfuls
Yeah,
of burgers.
he gave me a to-go bag.
I get back in my house. I'm like, I think I sent a snap. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna fit this crate in the freezer. Okay, like
was so many
like
burgers.
a 12
crate,
by
yeah.
24 crate. I'm like, I don't know.
It's
I moved
incredible.
some stuff around, got that bitch in there.
So
okay?
yeah.
And then I look in there the next morning. There's like 30 fucking burgers in there, 30 or 40. Me and Abby went at them fuckers for 4 days. We couldn't do it.
Dude, you know what you got to do? If you look on the internet, shout out Jake Charpentier has a cookbook where he got this from like a thrift store or something given to him. It's a cookbook of everything you can make with White Castle burgers.
Really?
So there was a running joke in my family because like when my grandpa was in the hospital, we kept hitting White Castle every night because it was right next to the hospital.
Right.
So there's a White Castle stuffing. So you take White Castle burgers and you make a stuffing, and we made that for a
What do you
Christmas.
shred them?
you just like cut them up and shit in the stuffing, and it's not worth it. It's not that good. But you can make dishes with White Castle burgers.
Interesting.
Listen,
It's pretty dope.
I knew what I was getting into when we ordered 100 fucking White Castle.
No, you
burgers.
didn't, dude. You were.
I did. I did know. Now I know I was bitching on the way back, but I was like, I know that I have food for like the next 4 days.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
they're amazing leftovers.
I was of the opinion that White Castle would not mess. Like everyone's like, oh, you're gonna shit water, beep beep beep. Okay, I was like, that's not true. I had 4 days, bro.
Really?
I'm not kidding. Okay, I didn't exactly have it for breakfast because I like wake up at like 11, but lunch and dinner, it got to me a little bit. I was like, there might be something to that.
Interesting. So I've heard, I don't know if this is true, I've heard that White Castle has the purest beef in fast
That's
food.
what I have.
No
heard, too.
way.
I've heard
I
that.
believe it, dude. Did
I
you
don't
know
know
they're
if
the
it's
very
real.
first?
I'll look it
They're
up.
the first. They're the OG.
Over
fast
Wendy's,
food.
who doesn't cut corners? I mean, come on. No, I'll tell you what though. White Castle between the hours of 2 and 5 o'clock just hits different.
Dude, they are the
It's just-
kings. Dude, we
unprecedented.
sat in the parking lot. What the fuck was that camel song, bro?
Oh,
Sally
my
the Camel.
Sally the camel has 4 humps. We got to the
Barney.
end.
Did we
Yeah.
save? Did we save the videos?
I don't think so. But
I don't know.
all I know is
way too fucked up.
we
to
learned
save
about
videos.
Sally the camel, and it was like Sally the camel has 4 humps. Sally the camel has 4 humps, and then be like Sally the camel has 3 humps. 3 humps. Okay. Tyler goes in to get a
It's a
pop from the
children's
gas
song,
station.
yeah.
The song changes. I was like, Tyler. When he got back, I was like, Tyler, you won't believe this shit. When it got down to 0. Sally the camel was a horse.
The whole time, Sally the camel was a horse.
It got to 0 and it's like Sally the camel was a horse.
Yeah.
And it's like in a song.
So we haven't had an episode since this, because last episode we went to the casino, went on an absolute bender that night.
We did.
We were out till like 4 a.m. So this is what we're talking about. I kept telling Duncan over here.
We
that-
don't need a crate.
I'm like, we do not need a crate. Like 2 Crave cases
All right.
would be plenty. He's like,
no,
we need
time
a
out,
crate.
time out,
We need
time
a
out,
crate.
time out. A crate is we need
It's
to explain.
100.
A crate is 100 White Castle burgers. Mm-hmm. A case
It's 30.
is 30. We could on the drive back. I feel like we could have got away with a crepe crate. Case.
I told
case.
you, dude.
Yeah.
So you're like, no, dude. So if you break it up, that's only $25 a person. And I'm like, dude, I am massive
Yeah.
in my absolute max. Like when I was 440, absolute max I could do is 25.
I
Like,
did.
dude.
I'll tell you what. For my weight class, I did a number. I think I put down like 8 or 9 that night. I was like,
No,
Yeah,
it was more than
25
that. It was
though.
more than that.
Me-
What's your
We're at
max?
10.
What's your
Me
max,
as
Sam?
a certified big boy,
Okay.
I could never eat 25.
Really?
No
Really?
way. No way. I wouldn't even try it.
Really?
I would probably eat 10 to 15
No
max.
way.
Really?
No
And
way.
that's if I'm just hammered, you know?
Bro, I think you're underestimating your abilities.
I think you are.
I think you're cutting in half
I
and then
have
doubling.
definitely tested my ability. I mean, if we go to Taco Bell, then we're talking a whole different game.
I used to get all. I used to get all.
that too.
I used to play games, get all tore up, and I would do. I think it was the number 8. It was 10 cheese sliders, 20-piece chicken ring, and a large, a fucking sack of fries, and I'd crush the whole thing myself.
I like how you gave the chicken rings a shout out because those
Chicken
people
rings.
don't give them the credit.
I
they
love the
deserve.
chicken
Dude.
rings. Those are my favorite
And
thing.
here's the thing: it's the most natural thing ever because everybody knows chickens grow in rings. So
Yeah.
you just
Yeah,
cut it.
yeah.
You cut it like
Clearly.
a tube of salami. It's perfect. So
Okay.
yeah.
Time out. I think we need to take a bathroom break. I got to piss like a motherfucker.
I can't disagree.
Hold on. One thing. According to justapinch.com, for the record, White Castle
I shut his mic up. Go.
White Castle hamburgers are 100% pure ground beef with a 20% fat content.
That's a good burger.
It's an 80-20.
solid burger.
80-20
Yeah.
ground beef.
80-20. You can.
That's not bad.
That's a great burger.
That's not bad. That's what you can
100%
go
bird
to
of
the
beef.
store and buy.
That's bird of beef right there, boy. Little S&P.
All right, we'll be right back.
Fucking hit it.
It's time for a bathroom break. The boys will be right back.
We have learned, this is new information, breaking news on the bathroom break, that Diny Nuggies are made out of stray dinosaurs.
Yeah, because chickens are descendants of dinosaurs. So dinosaurs turned into chickens, and then chickens get ground down and turned into dinosaur chicken nuggies. and that is the ultimate, like, like I don't know what do you want to call that.
Full circle.
Paradox, full circle.
Who's
Sure.
that? Who's that Tyson guy?
Mike?
Mike. No, the fucking
The chicken
scientist
Tyson
dude.
guy.
The
Yeah,
scientist.
it's like
Chicken Tyson.
I know who you're
It's
talking
Tyson, ain't it?
about.
Hey, there's big controversy with Tyson chicken, though.
Are you talking about Big Chicken?
Big Chicken is ruining this industry.
Big chicken is single-handedly going to crash this economy.
Okay, side note, there is controversy there because some company out of Brazil bought out a bunch of these big chicken companies in the United States. But hey, whatever, dude.
Really?
Yeah,
you do you, dude.
What's there's a
Brazil?
Yeah, there. Well, all right, sorry,
Of
South
all
America.
places.
There's a documentary about it.
Is it just Brazil, the country, or
South America as a
Am-
continent.
I apologize.
They're
I
in
didn't
South
come
America.
somewhere in that continent.
Pangea did it for sure.
I want to say Brazil. There was a documentary about it on Netflix. It's not What the Health. It's the other one. We have talked about it previously. They talk about bees, milk.
Bees in the trap.
Milk.
Shit, I apologize.
I don't
Mommy
think I've seen
milkers?
it.
I didn't come ready for it.
If I had a nickel.
Yeah. You'd have a handful of nickels, brother. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'll figure it out. I'll look it up here. Someone else take the reins.
So what were you getting at with that?
I wasn't, bro.
I don't know where that was
All
going.
I'm saying is that there was a Netflix documentary about chicken nuggets and somebody taking over the chicken, big chicken.
You're a loose cannon.
Big
dude.
chicken.
You're
I'm not. I feel like at this point I am on equal plane with you boys, even though I walked in here a little buzzed.
Are you?
Okay. So what I wanted to talk about tonight, my main thing is that I feel like when did you graduate?
2018.
2018. So we're 4 years apart.
Holy shit. I didn't realize we were that much older than you.
We're old as
dude,
fuck.
I was
dude.
thinking about
I'm
that
5
too.
years
Damn.
older than you. Holy shit.
We're dinosaurs, dude.
Damn.
We need
dinosaur chicken nuggets.
okay, but I found out last night. So I've been hanging out with my cousin a lot lately, and I found out I still got a lot of partying left in me. All right.
Yeah.
You know, she's hanging out with a lady that's 49, and they're still out ripping it and shit and just tearing it up.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm old, getting out of the partying and shit, and I'm like, I can still do this for another 23 years, 24 years for sure. This is sustainable, right? This is sustainable. So
Okay.
I'm excited for the future because you know I can
I'm
still,
excited.
you know, I'm still gonna get arrested multiple times in my life. So it's like
Multiple times.
there's so much
You
to
know
look
what?
forward to.
I'm excited to the future with you,
Hey.
brother. I'll
going.
go
Hit me
right
with another
along
one.
with you.
Here's the thing. Here's to hoping that we have cameras there for it.
All
And
right.
here's to also hoping that OnTap is still a thing by then.
It will be.
It's got to be.
It won't die.
It's got to be.
It dies when all four of us die.
It dies when we die.
Next month, stay tuned.
So, okay, hear me out. We were talking about White Castle a little bit earlier. Now, what do you think? For full disclaimer, Taylor is not on board with this. What do you think about having an all-you-can-eat White Castle slider buffet at my wedding?
dude. So when people do the midnight snack thing for the
Yes.
dude,
That's
let's-
what I said.
Let's get like a crave crate.
All right,
That's what I said.
All right, I'm gonna be
That's what I
honest.
said.
I think you need to go up a tier, and if you did Taco Bell, no one can complain.
God.
If you did Taco Bell,
Bro.
if you did Taco Bell and anybody complained, I will personally escort their ass out of the fucking wedding. I'll be like, hey,
We'll eat their ass.
82 or 8, I don't give a fuck. They're out.
Okay.
We'll eat their ass.
All right. It's going to be an interesting dynamic no matter what.
But it's in Bram, right?
It isn't brand.
So you got to think of things.
That is
you
a
can
beautiful
order
venue, by the
close.
way. That's a beautiful venue. that you picked up.
Someone is going to have to go pick it up. And
Worm.
that someone probably is going to be Worm, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
just so everybody knows the documentary I was talking about
Pine
is
City
called,
legend.
it's called Rotten. It's Rotten
Oh.
on Netflix. Talks about milk, talks about bees, talks about chickens, and then there's like a second season. And then
I don't
whatever.
think I've
They
seen
talk
it.
about avocados. It kind of exposes like all the bullshit political stuff that goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I have seen it.
It's good. It's good. It's very
It sounds
informative.
familiar, but
Form
I
your
can't
own
remember.
opinion on it, obviously, but it's very interesting.
So OnlyFans took all the flack from not having nudity and shit.
Yes.
And they allowed it back in.
I saw
they?
that.
I
Are you
wanted
serious?
I wanted to do a like that was a really shitty transition. I
wow,
didn't mean to cut you
that was
off.
hard as fuck.
But OnlyFans seen how the fucking flack they got from getting
Bro.
the pornographic stuff, so it's back in.
So they're
fine.
all right,
Hey.
my thing about it was they were different, and then they put out this statement saying we want to be a place where you can follow your favorite influencers
That's
and
what
celebrities.
we're doing.
And everybody's like, Yeah, that hasn't been done before. Good job.
Yeah.
Fucking OnlyFans.
Right.
Like, you're an idiot. You had the perfect formula of like a different thing that like was weird and odd. Like, I get ads on Facebook about fucking Floyd Mayweather doing workout videos on OnlyFans. I'm like, really?
You're getting OnlyFans on your Facebook algorithm?
But it was Floyd
Whoa.
Mayweather doing runs, and then like some guy cooking. No naked stuff.
But you're still getting OnlyFans.
Floyd Money Man Mayweather?
Sponsored posts on your Facebook
It's probably because I
algorithm?
come here with my phone fucking unlocked.
No. They're listening in on these conversations, then you got some.
Yeah, then they
fucked up
check my
faces.
search history, and they're like, all right, he's not into naked, but
Yeah.
he's into cooking and working out, all right?
What do you guys say? How about we take the shot for OnlyFans bringing nudity back?
Hey!
Cheers. We're celebrating.
This
Let's
is for
go.
pussy pics.
All right.
Let's go.
We have multiple friends now that are making living wages again. And it's a good sight to see. What just happened?
I coughed in the middle of my fucking
Hey,
drink.
brother,
Hey.
that'll happen. Don't take it too
You'll
far.
have that on these big jobs.
That was a scary like week or two there for some people.
yeah.
Know, huh?
I was worried.
I was lost, dude. I didn't know what to do with my life. If OnlyFans was going away,
Are you big? Are you actually a big OnlyFans? Do you subscribe?
Have you purchased an OnlyFans subscription before?
100%.
Really?
No, I'm not like I go on OnlyFans every day kind
it's
of guy.
curiosity
but,
thing, huh?
You know, if I see someone that I know maybe promoting
gotta see
it,
it.
Yeah, you're like, hey, what's going
I
on
already
there?
have the account made. I might as well spend the $6.
I think I think I know, and I might know more if you guys let me in on what you know. But I think I know two, like by name.
I think we're up to 4 now.
Yeah, I think I'm
Okay.
probably at like 4 or 5.
3 from Pine for sure.
People for sure that I know that do it.
Well, there's the big one, right? And then there's
the big one.
Oh yeah, we know
The audio
They
listeners
know
just
who
love
they
this.
are.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
And
Yeah.
then and I know of one other. But you can give me the lowdown later.
Yeah.
I've never seen. Oh wait.
Oh, there's 4. There's
I
4
apologize.
from Pine.
I apologize. There's 3. I know 3.
There's 4 from Pine, and then we got 1 from college.
Yeah.
So it's out there. And here's the big life hack:
Should
is
we
if
have
you
a-
reach out to these people, they'll give you free free subscriptions for like a week.
Can we create a password only web page link to a page that like gives the list of people we know?
No,
I mean, yeah,
But it's password only.
doable.
But
It
it's
is
password
doable,
only.
yeah.
I
We
guess
can make it a website.
promote. I mean, what's wrong with promoting people? Other than we're saying they're from Pine.
You can just be like a favorites list, even though I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Hold on. The only downside of this I see is that our significant others, I'm assuming, are not going to be okay with us saying, like, these are our favorite OnlyFans accounts. So, like, I'm going to say,
yeah,
me
that's a good
personally,
point.
I'm not going to endorse that.
How about this?
But we can
Hold
do
on,
that.
time out. We twisted on them. Might need to edit this out. Our significant others' favorites.
oh.
Let them dabble.
Okay.
Because we won't dabble. Let them dabble in the dark arts.
I tell you what. Look in the
Here's the.
if you look in the description of this video,
right.
the best way to support
Hold on.
us is to support the people that support us, and we'll put the link for every OnlyFans person.
I got an idea.
We
man of the people.
Cody, all right. Our ladies, and maybe Tucker's ladies. into it
Duncan's
too.
on the sauce.
All right. they get together. They watch some stuff. They form an opinion.
Okay.
But they bring it to Tyler. Tyler gets to make the definitive decision.
Yes.
So they
I like
put it in
this.
a ranking, and Tyler goes, no.
I like this.
Should we break the news?
Tyler
Then
gets
I'm-
to go, no, 2 needs to be 1, 1 needs to be 3, and he ranks it, and then we create a Tyler's top 5.
There we
Okay.
go. Yeah, because here's the thing. I don't
Tyler's
think
top 5 with 4 people.
we haven't announced it on the podcast yet. But I'm back on my bullshit. I'm back on the liquor. I'm single again. So we're clear to check out all the OnlyFans.
So hit them up.
Buddy,
So hit them up.
I love you, and yeah.
I'm doing just fine. 10 beers a day is all right by me.
Hey.
No.
That's a high calorie intake right there.
Yeah, see, I cut my carbs. I'm just a big calorie guy now.
Actually, how many calories are in this?
So what I wanted to talk about before I got fucking interrupted.
I apologize.
literally 10 minutes
We
ago.
went on a fucking tangent.
Yeah, a little tangent, but we can always circle back. It's content. So we're 4 years apart, but I feel like there's a massive
95.
generation gap actually between us because of the e-cig to Juul game. Because when me and Cody hit college, senior, junior year of high school, e-cigarettes got big, and we were all doing e-cigs. But right after, I got kicked out of college because of delinquency. Juuls came out, okay? And Juuls hit the juniors, seniors of your guys' grade so hard. And the problem with Juuls is the fucking nicotine is so huge. So I feel like everybody's addicted that's your age.
Dude, let me tell you. So when you guys graduated, I was in 8th grade.
Oh, bro, that's so fucking weird.
And back
Crazy.
then, if you were going to
You were in
consume
7th grade when I left.
nicotine, well, you were in school, you would chew.
Yes,
Yeah.
chewing.
We all knew
That's
the
how it
hiding
was.
spots in the bathroom on top of the light.
Shop class.
You had all the spots. But
Everybody chewed in shop class.
so there was
Bruh.
the box mod fad that everyone
Yes.
was going with the box
Huge.
mods, but you couldn't hit those in school.
No.
But then they came out with the little fuckers.
Yeah.
And that changed the game, dude. I'm not going to lie. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but
Toot it, bro.
when Juul came out, I was on top of that shit. They didn't have it in Pine for a while, but they had it in the cities.
You were slinging it?
I was prepared. I was there every day. Did you get the Juul yet? Did you get the Juul yet? And I was the first
Huge.
motherfucker in that
Buying
school.
stock and shit?
Really?
Juul is
Oh, dude, my grade was the grade that just took off with the little 50 nick. So we had Juul, but then all the pods came along with it.
Yes.
Smock made theirs, and everybody had their own little pod.
Yep.
But Juul
And
had the name,
I was
bro.
there at the forefront of that. Like we saw it all come in. It even got worse when I left.
the front line of nicotine addiction right here. We're talking to it.
100%.
And it's Juul is extremely smart in their fucking business and everything as a whole because they're smart, but also it's really fucked up because they made their pods extremely potent in nicotine.
The best. It's the best.
addictive, you're
the
saying.
best, but it's high because
A lot of addictive,
yes.
a lot of nicotine content.
So when we had e-cigs, they would ask you what nicotine content you wanted. It was like 5, 10, or 15.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I would always go for 10, like the middle ground.
You're talking about filling up your mod.
yeah.
Yes.
I had a box mod. I had a
the
mech
juice.
mod.
Yeah.
I had multiple mech mods.
I went through that. I was a sophomore when those were really big.
Yeah. So then when Juul came out, do you know the nicotine content in Juul? Like it's got to be it's astronomical. Like
It's
everybody's
wild.
it
they're
probably was
hooked.
worse,
Oh,
but
and-
isn't bad now.
Oh, and it's still bad.
You think so?
It's
fucking
still the
bad.
same.
'Cause
It's
when-
the same.
Oh, okay.
As what it
Yeah.
was when it first
So
came
like
out.
how
Juul is a
e-cigs-
little like USB looking
yes,
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yes.
really small one.
So what are
love
these?
this
What are
one.
these big bitches?
Those are mech mods.
Just something somebody made.
They're like
It's like having a custom
Yeah.
PC.
They were
like
they were
brand.
popular
Exactly.
first. Those
Okay.
came. They had the big tank,
'Cause-
the big mod.
yeah.
Those
So-
came
so-
out first.
So I graduated 2013, year before these boys, and I moved up to Duluth in 2016, and I was a cable guy, and everybody that was a cable guy had these fucking giant, like hand size.
yes.
Yeah.
Huge.
Oh yeah, 2016 was the year of the box mod.
Dude, they were
Yeah.
making these geeks were like obviously they're cable guys. They're into like tech and all that shit. They're making their own coils. They're buying
Yes.
coils from specific
Yep.
guys. They got like their coil guy. They got like
Yes.
their oil guy, which was
Yeah.
also a tech. Just the
Yeah.
whole thing.
And they're
And that, like once I realized like okay, you're not smoking. You're like I would be following a guy on a job and just the smokestacks coming.
they're
out.
going for
Yes.
clouds. They're
Right.
going for clouds.
Yeah, they're just making
You know what those called? They're cloud chasers.
Well,
bro.
no,
Yes,
bro,
no,
hold on.
that's so true,
These boys,
bro. You're
these
not
boys,
even lying.
these guys were like 30s, 40s. Shout out to them, but they would be smoking this shit, and I'd walk on and be like, "That smells like Fruity Pebbles." And
Yes.
and he'd be like, "It's Fruity Pebbles, bro." I'm like, "Well, damn right it is." Like, it's
the
crazy
weirdest
how
thing.
accurate, and all these
Weirdest
older
thing.
guys were into it, and then it's just crazy. Like, it came from that, and it got pushed down to that.
Yeah.
Like, it missed me by a.
Yeah.
I'm not.
When we were in college, we had some friends that were bootlegging e-cig juice.
Yes.
And they had bought it in a massive quantity, and then had bought these little containers and were bootlegging them.
And they put fentanyl in it. It was dope.
They did not do that. They did not do that.
No, that's not how that works. I know
They did
that.
not do that.
No, dude, there's nothing better than vaping up a little fentanyl, you know, get the buzz.
We're fentanyl vapors.
Yeah.
No, I'm on game.
No.
That's-
Full disclaimer: no one that we know ever has laced anything with fentanyl.
I don't know.
We don't
fentanyl
know
guy.
that. That's allegedly.
I can make one phone call and find out if I'm wrong.
We knew guys in college that would buy the e-cig juice in bulk and distribute them in smaller containers and make a massive amount of money.
Isn't that crazy?
It was unbelievable.
It's only a couple ingredients. I had friends that did the same thing. It's like vegetable glycerin, whatever flavoring, and then you can buy nicotine.
Yeah,
that's what's
straight up.
fucked up.
So there's like a mix. They say like VGPG.
Yes,
like what's your
yes,
VGPG
bro.
mix or whatever?
You're some.
Yeah.
Because if you cared about clouds,
Bro.
I don't remember, but either VG or PG was better for clouds.
Yes.
So the higher it was, the more
So
cloud.
ridiculous.
If you're in a cloud comp, bro.
Dude,
I'm
is that
sorry,
still a
but
thing?
I
Is
hate that.
Cloud comp still a thing?
no, it's a
I
thing.
doubt it.
it was.
They had.
Oh, yeah,
you.
dude. I watched those.
I said that as a joke.
As a young kid, that shit was lit. You watch Outlaw Dipper.
You're done. Cut his
If you
mic
like
off.
to
We're
chew,
done. We're done.
And then
Shut
you
him up.
watch. Do you guys know who H3 Ethan Klein is?
I fucking hate that guy.
But have you ever seen his Vape Nash video?
No, I didn't.
Dude, Vape Nash, watch that. That's one of the best
Bruh.
videos. He just shits on the whole vaping community.
We're getting deep.
It's
So-
hilarious.
Yeah, so dude, they have actual cloud comps where it's 2v2. They have judges,
Huh,
and they produce the biggest cloud they can, and they judge who won. And it's a bracket style cloud competition, dude. But this was like 2015 that I'm talking about.
I don't.
haven't
That's
seen
fine.
this shit for
that's
a while.
fine. That's humanity has upset
All right,
me
so here's
beyond control here. This is not okay.
Dalton's disgusted.
I
Here's
am.
what I want to do.
I fear for my little brother's generation.
dude,
That's what
it's
happens.
all about nicotine, bro.
I want him to be okay, be stable.
The best way to get off of nicotine is fentanyl.
Oh yeah, meth.
Yeah.
Hunter meth. No,
So what I want to do is, do you have the smoke, or what is that? What is the one that you rip? Because you're not on Juuls anymore. What are you ripping now?
All right. So I have this.
Mm-hmm.
It's called a Loon Max Plus.
I've seen those a lot.
I see those a lot.
Okay, so to explain a little
I've never seen
backstory of
those.
vape to you,
Yep.
so they came out with Salt Nick pods. That's what the little ones where you were getting 50 Nick, whatever.
nicotine.
Then they came
I'm
up.
a layman's terms. I'm not kidding. I'm a layman's terms guy. I don't know what you're fucking talking about.
You're an old man.
Yeah,
now.
no, I respect that.
50. You
Nicotine.
said 50. Are we talking
Milligrams.
Yeah,
So I think that,
milligrams.
so I feel like that goes hand in hand
Well-
with how we talked 5, 10, and 15.
No, so
So that's the thing. It's 4 times more.
It's,
So
it's
then-
50 milligrams nicotine.
yeah.
Fuck,
Okay.
man.
All right,
So
fair
then
enough.
they came up with these little fuckers, which ruined my life, and they're called a disposable.
Yeah.
So you like this one. This is 2,000 puffs. 2,000 puffs. You throw it in the garbage. You buy a new one. It costs
shit.
$20 each.
That's not bad.
Well, I see me as a kid that was at the forefront of Salt Nick. I'm highly addicted. So I go through one in maybe 2-3 days. So
Oh my God.
I'm not doing too hot.
2,000 puffs in 2 or 3 days?
Okay.
We're talking 1,000 puffs a day?
I just Googled it real quick, and I think the cameras caught it.
Hold on.
A cigarette. So you said 50 milligrams?
Yep.
Okay.
That's 41 puffs an hour.
Okay. I do
Hold
throw
on.
them away once they start not tasting that
cigarette-
great. So I don't always max them out, but I definitely don't do it that much.
Okay.
All right. Hit us with the knowledge, Duncan.
A cigarette, just a regular old Marlboro. Okay, bruh?
A cowboy killer?
Yeah, cowboy killer. 12 milligrams
This is a
Really?
Marb Red?
of
100?
of nicotine, and then like a million billion jillion kilograms of cancer.
So here's the thing. Here's
Is
the
that
thing.
like, oh, let's put tar in there. Fuck it. Like,
So I want to have a cloud comp. What cloud can you put out with that thing?
You know what? These are not made for cloud, but I'll see what I can do.
Yo, rip a cloud right now.
I'll see what I can do. You know?
Shut up. We're gonna do the swirly whirly.
On the
dude,
table,
you get a
the-
little tornado.
All right, we ain't doing that.
I'm trying to get the good
Nah,
sound
these
for
things
cloud. I
aren't
don't know what
made
to do.
for Cloud, you know?
Brody,
Hey,
that's a good cloud
All right.
sound.
Cloud sound.
Cody, where's that cloud? Where's that fucking machine?
Hit the cloud.
That's about all I got.
I was gonna
for
say
you.
decent, but that was bad.
These are not made for cloud. These are made for very high nicotine consumption.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'll be honest.
Dangerous.
Nicotine isn't bad by itself. Sure. You want to get?
It's
You're
just
Is it not,
It's
though?
like it's like caffeine.
No,
But-
no,
Is it? No,
No.
am I wrong?
you're wrong.
Does it coat the lungs?
No. It's not about the lungs. It's about your heart.
Okay.
Fuck the heart.
Nicotine is pretty bad for your heart.
Do you don't think caffeine is?
Well,
It's
caffeine
not. I
is
don't
great
think it's
for
as
you.
bad as
All right.
caffeine.
I want to make a
Or
statement.
other way around. I don't think caffeine is as bad as nicotine for your heart.
Dalton's hot take right now.
I think you're wrong.
From like a blood pressure perspective,
Oh,
I think
that's very wrong.
you think so?
Yeah.
Like caffeine is worse for blood pressure than nicotine?
I think yeah. Yep, I'm gonna say
Really?
it. Yeah, I will stand.
Okay.
I will stand there.
I'm
I don't
gonna
know.
look it up
I
quick.
literally. Yeah, go ahead, please. I have been a relatively healthy human being. I got overwhelmed with a lot of shit going on in my life, and yeah, and I had an anxiety attack because I took 300. I took a 300 milligram coffee drink, and then I had a lot of shit going on. And it caused some issues, and I freaked out a little bit. My face went numb, my arms went numb. I went to the
Yeah.
I think I
heard-
told you boys
yeah.
about that. Yeah, I went in, and they were like, "Hey, we can confirm you're a pussy. you're a little bitch. You had a little too." No, they didn't confirm anything. They told me literally nothing, and that was what sketched me out. But it had to be the nicotine because I don't drink coffee. I don't drink hard coffee. I drink coffee, but I don't drink like
You had nicotine?
heavy.
No, he said nicotine. He meant caffeine.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I apologize. Yes, caffeine. I drink like those Starbucks little glass coffees.
Yeah.
Right. Like
The
that's
cold brew?
That's 160 milligrams. And
Less than a Red
I had
Bull?
I had a 300 milligram Black Rifle. Not to dog them, but that's what I had. And it gave me a number, bro.
Give you a
Yeah.
fucking
Hey, they
stroke.
might be a sponsor someday. So
Yeah,
we gotta watch.
listen. I love them. I love what they're about. It ain't my cup of coffee.
AK-47,
Have you seen-
fuck you, coffee.
Say that. Did we talk about this already?
I think
We
we
did.
mentioned it. We didn't talk about it. We mentioned it.
Brent Pella
Yes.
came out with this skit video called basically bashing Black Rifle Coffee Company
Yes.
called AK-47 Fuck You Coffee.
Listen,
It was hilarious.
It is funny. It's hilarious, but like they do have a good.
Oh, they're killing it.
They have a good thing behind them,
They're
and they
killing
have a
it.
good deal going on. Mm-hmm. They're solid, and anybody that thinks that they're like anti-American, they're fucking retarded.
And their podcasts are very good too.
Yes.
Drinking
Listen-
Drinking Bros. Pretty sure is their podcast.
no.
What?
Pretty sure Drinking Bros is a podcast. They have multiples.
They sponsor quite a few podcasts.
No, but the main guys have a podcast that's really fucking funny.
Drinking Bros is not it.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Bro, I don't
I'm
think
a
any
loose
of them-
cannon.
The main guy was on. The main guy was on the Joe Rogan Experience.
What the frick?
Anyway,
Shirley Kramer, chief executive of the RSPH, says getting people onto nicotine rather than using tobacco would make a big difference to the public's health.
I think it's now. So like
Jesus.
Juuls
Hold
are
on.
so addictive now. You need to go to cigarettes to
Whoa.
cut your nicotine content.
they're saying get people on nicotine rather than tobacco?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's just straight nicotine.
No. Nicotine rather than caffeine.
Oh, you said tobacco.
Did I?
Yeah, so why don't you repeat that?
You're crazy.
You
dude.
said tobacco.
You sound insane.
Tyler,
people on to nicotine rather than...
I'll tell you what, brother. So when I went to leave for my freshman year at Bemidji State, I was actually smoking cigarettes pretty consistently at the time. And
Yep.
I told myself, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna quit cigarettes because that's fucking gross.
Yes.
And I'm gonna
It is.
start using a salt nic pod, which has the 50 milligrams. So I quit for that, and then recently I've been thinking maybe I will quit the pod
and start
with
smoking cigarettes.
I swear to God, I'm not.
Here's the deal I got. So, human history, we literally like look for solutions to get fucked up. Like we're like, I
absolutely.
need to get away from reality and get fucked up.
Exactly.
Okay. Recently, we like created chemical fucking bullshit to get really messed up, which is in a wrong ass way, right?
Oh, yeah.
Cigarettes being one of them. I mean, fentanyl.
K2.
The whole spiel, right? Okay. Like Ben Franklin didn't have that bullshit. All right.
He wished he did.
Yeah. Anyway,
Brent Franklin was a dog.
All I'm saying is, I feel like, Juuls and vaping and the step, like, no one, I don't feel like they created that to be like, let's get you addicted to this and be a bitch. Like, it was like, there's not much to it. I mean, how many ingredients are in a Juul?
Not many. In the
forgive me, a puff, whatever the
I
fuck
can
it is.
find out.
Okay, it's nicotine and some stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, the nicotine being the addictive part.
stuff.
And
it's a crisp.
Yeah,
it's a crisp.
It's the same shit that's in a
And
fucking
Pringle.
Okay,
It's not a potato.
Okay, anyway, you get what I'm saying. Mm-hmm.
5 ingredients.
Yes, that's a good amount of ingredients. There's
Juul
more.
pods contain a mixture of glycerin, propylene glycol,
Bro.
nicotine, food grade flavoring, and benzoic acid.
There is less ingredients in that than it's in a fucking gallon of water
Yeah,
at
It
Walmart.
says, on the other hand, cigarettes, on the other hand, contain thousands of chemicals, many of which can cause cancer. There are only 5 Juul ingredients.
So here's the deal. I feel like that is a good alternative if you consider the fact that they were like, all right, we're going to create a thing and it's going to be it's going to be like nicotine and
Jesus Christ. That scared the hell out of me.
gonna be like
I'm like,
nicotine
what
and
is
some
going
stuff.
on?
That's fine.
There's people peeking in on the podcast.
They look
right
a little fucked up. I think they got a little ripped.
They've been drinking.
They
the
went to
tequila
Froggy's,
they
bruh.
brought up there.
Yeah, they've been ripping tequila shots at Froggy's.
We didn't go to Froggy's. We went to the Cricket.
They went to the cricket.
Jesus.
I've been recording for like 6 hours. What the fuck?
It's been 1 hour and 3 minutes.
We are about to the end of this thing. We should be wrapping her up.
We're coming
here,
in
boys.
on a conclusion right now.
Nicotine's incredible.
Sam, I look forward to what you got going on, bro.
Absolutely. We
Hey,
all do.
brother.
We're going to tune into the mockumentary, Pine City.
We will post. We'll promote it. We'll
Yeah.
post it. We're all about
Absolutely.
it.
Any way that we can help with it, please let us know.
Yeah, and for the listeners here, my Snapchat is Sam __ Chryst. So if you come up with a name
Spell
idea,
that.
Spell it out. Yep.
SAM
good.
_ CHRYST.
Yep.
We can't come up with a goddamn name. That's our biggest issue.
So we need to make a. You're saying we need to make like a little bit of a poll, a little bit of a listener submission.
Yeah,
for your
I
name.
wouldn't be against.
So it's Sam and Gavin.
Yep.
Right. And you guys are creating like
An
little
entertainment company.
little skits or what's the word I'm looking for?
Entertainment.
It's like a play on
Peppa,
like a play on words.
Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig.
Yeah,
You're creating Peppa
Peppa,
Pigs on words. Yes. No, like oh my god, this is horrible. You're creating skits and stuff that are based on like you're joking around.
No, I get what you're saying, man.
I'm struggling here.
So
I'm
what
the
we
most
want-
burnt out motherfucker here, and you guys are letting me guide this. This is bullshit.
The mockumentary, that is our start. That is the
love
video
that.
we would like to release first, and then we would like to turn it into interviews. We want to go around to different events in the Midwest, whether it's heydays, whether it's the end of the Apple River. For our documentary, we fucked up actually missing the Pine County Fair. The footage we could have got there would
So
have been
good.
amazing.
The best part about that is it comes once a year, bro.
Well, we want to finish wrapping up our shooting in the fall because we're both new editors. We go into Cody seeing if he could help out, but we realize, if we're going to be doing this, we want to do it ourselves. We need to learn. We're going to make it
Have you done some
our
shooting?
project. Well, we haven't. The idea is pretty new.
Right.
We haven't gotten to the shooting yet.
Okay.
We've been doing a lot of the writing. One of my biggest things is I'm trying to to write our backstory. You know,
Right.
whether we came from Pine City or this and that. You know, I don't know what our backstory is going to be, but it should turn out pretty good, man. I'm not going to
Yeah.
release anything that sucks. So
I'm excited.
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I'm excited.
if you see a video, just know I put my seal of approval on it, because if it sucked, it's not going out.
Yes, absolutely. And again, any way that we can help, please let us know.
Oh, dude, I
I'm
definitely
excited.
will. And
Okay.
same to you guys. If you guys are filming anything,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
you can always use a fat guy in anything. I mean, like, fat's funny, man. Let's not lie.
Fuck you, we already got one.
If we need two,
Hey, I don't need to squeeze out Tyler, but the more the better. You know?
I love it,
That's
Sam.
hilarious.
I love it.
Is there anywhere that they can find you other than Snapchat?
Yeah, what's your
Do you want to
TikTok?
plug anything else?
Instagram.
Man,
whatever.
honestly, if I'm going to plug anything, I'm going to plug the soldiers that just passed away in Afghanistan. I want to give
go.
a shout out to them.
Absolutely.
You know, I honestly wouldn't mind taking another shot for them.
All right, one more to close it out for the 13.
Fuck, I put the cup away and shit.
I could get more. You
13,
want fresh ones?
is it 13 or 14? Whatever it is.
13.
Is it 13? All right. 13, 14, 15, whatever
Thankfully, we're not going to check our watch during this. We're going to
Yeah,
give them the
fucking-
respect
yeah.
they deserve.
This is the most political we're gonna get right here, but this is due.
Here's what it comes down to. On Tap will go down as the podcast that does support the troops, and
I know our-
sometimes the episodes get out of hand.
Listen,
and I think this might be one of them.
Last episode, we made some jokes. Okay. That was jokes.
What was that?
Did we say some fucked up shit last
I
episode?
don't
We
remember-
did.
I
We
don't
did.
remember that,
We made
actually.
Afghanistan
Yeah.
jokes.
No, I know. I
Okay.
bleeped a lot of that out.
You didn't bleep a lot of that
Yeah,
out.
he cut so much out of
And I
last
appreciate
episode.
it. I appreciate it, but it was funny.
Nothing
And I feel like
incriminating.
it's funny. It's funny.
Okay.
All right.
No, but
Hey,
cheers
cheers.
up to him.
Heard
For
that.
sure.
Cheers. All right. We'll see you guys next week. Most likely next week. I'll probably be here next weekend. And cheers. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And I hope that you are listening to this on Tuesday, the day that it came out. If not, then that's fine. Tyler, hit me with the outro.
Thanks for listening to On Tap with the Boys. Be sure to follow us on social media and stay updated. Tune in next week for another episode about Tyler's problems.
Sam, I appreciate
Jesus.
you coming,
All right,
buddy.
thanks for having me on.
I look
boys.
forward
Love
to your
you guys.
mockumentary.
We appreciate it. We'll see you next week, fellas.